For our final session on this stage for today, we're going to be featuring Feng of Hummingbot. Michael is going to present a new dApp launching our XRPL Apex that enhances XRPL market liquidity through structured market maker incentives. So please, let's welcome Michael to the stage.
Hey everyone, how's it going? So I hope you guys are still awake because this will be an interactive session. I'll spend the first half just explaining how XRP Liquid works, and the second half I'm going to do a demo, and you guys can all participate and sign up and start earning rewards yourself as well. All right, so let's get started. A bit about my background first. Hummingbot is one of the leading open source frameworks for crypto market makers. We started about 6 years ago. It's really just free software you can download off of GitHub. But the reason people use it is because it's integrated to lots of different exchanges, both centralized and decentralized, including XRPL. It also offers lots of strategy templates like market making, arbitrage. So a lot of people use it because they don't have to reinvent the wheel. They can start building and trading immediately instead of having to write all these expensive integrations. It's actually used by lots of small and medium-sized market makers. So every month we see about 8,000 instances. Last month, the community did 1.5 billion in reported volume, and that probably understates it because many of the institutions that use Hummingbot don't report the data. But ever since we started Hummingbot 6 years ago, we've been thinking about how the community, as a collective, can do the job of a single market maker. And so that's why we wrote a white paper in 2018 called Liquidity Mining, a marketplace-based approach to market maker compensation. Unfortunately, the term liquidity mining has kind of gotten a bit, associated with Posionomics and points farming and lots of other scammy things today. But the reason we chose that term liquidity mining is because we think it's very similar to Bitcoin mining. In Bitcoin mining, you have to do work to earn this reward. And just like similarly, a liquidity miner, a market maker, has to do work to actually run and manage a trading bot, and they have to take risk in terms of capital. So we think that a structured incentive program can actually allow a community to fairly earn these rewards and provide liquidity. And the reason this is essential is because many new exchanges, many new issuers and exchanges can't afford to hire Citadel or Winton or one of these really expensive market makers. So the ability to rely on a community is critical. We also built a platform to actually prove that it's possible. So we launched a miner platform in 2020. This rewarded people who are trading on Binance, Gate, other centralized exchanges for providing liquidity to lots of different token issuers. So many people have used this over the past 5 years, but to be honest, we've been a bit disappointed because it hadn't scaled the way it would have liked. But we did learn some very valuable lessons. And so before I want to give the demo, let me just quickly show you how the new app works and how we've incorporated these 3 lessons in building XRP Liquid. And I'm doing this because I think this might be helpful for all of you. Anyone who's launching a rewards program or some type of incentive program may also benefit from this as well. The first lesson we learned is that dApps are just better. When we're running the miner platform, because the data was siloed in Binance, you had to trust that Binance would keep it accurate, and sometimes it have to change. On top of that, our users couldn't actually trace what transactions they were getting rewarded for. Whereas with XRP Liquid, when you register, that's a blockchain transaction. And going forward, we're going to track every transaction through the wallet. And if it's an offer create or a payment in an eligible market, we're going to allocate rewards for that for you. And you can see your order history, click on the transaction hash, and see exactly which transactions you got rewarded for. In addition, we're using the native checks feature of XRPL to conduct payouts. This is actually really helpful because when we're running miner, every week one person on our team will spend a whole day just handling payouts. It's a highly manual operational process. Now with checks, we can do atomic, we can basically airdrop individual checks every week to people. You can claim it, and it kind of prevents all these gamification vectors that wouldn't happen because we're using a native feature of the XRPL. Number 2, I think it's really important to start by rewarding activity on high quality trading pairs. So with XRPL Liquid, you'll earn rewards on pairs like IBTC, RLUSD. So even though these are new tokens, the underlying risk is just Bitcoin to USD. And by providing liquidity in that pair, a market maker can easily hedge on any other exchange and basically be risk neutral. And I think this is critical because other liquidity mining campaigns with lower quality tokens, it kind of encourages these fly-by-night point farmers, whereas we're starting with high-quality pairs to attract serious market makers. In season 1, we'll be giving away $100,000. And this is just the beginning. We think that if this is successful, we're going to keep on doing this. And the third important lesson we learned is that we have to make it simple for people to get started and earn rewards. In Miner, you had to run Hummingbot, and so it just provided a pretty substantial barrier to entry for all the people out there who couldn't run a trading bot and manage Docker instances and those kind of things. For XRPL Liquid, we're going to allow you to earn rewards right away by creating AMM. And if you want to, you can also run Hummingbot and access more sophisticated strategies. And I think that will allow a lot more people to participate. All right, enough talk. Time for the demo. So you can go to XRPLiquid.com or scan the QR code with your phone. I'm also using my phone because this is a dApp and I'm assigning with my Zane wallet. So let me just give a quick prayer to the demo gods that something doesn't go wrong. All right, let's do it. Oops, that's the thank you button. Okay, so this is what it looks like, XRPL Liquid. So here we go. All right, so let me go ahead and connect my wallet, and we'll get started. Right, so I'm gonna scan this QR code on my phone, unlock, and that's it. Okay, so now I'm registered. So if you're doing the same thing, you'll probably see a register button here where you can register and issue a transaction, and that's what tells the system to start tracking your data afterwards. I've already registered, so I can see that right now, we do weekly epochs. So currently, we're just starting, so we only have about 8 or so beta users right now. I am, I think, in number 3 position, and I'm earning rewards continuously because I'm running a bot and I can do trades on the AMM. So let me show you the AMM part first, and then I can show you how to claim reward after that. So here, let's see, in the markets tab, these are individual markets, and so I'll click trade, and this will allow me to do a trade on the AMM. So currently, this is the XRP RLUSD pair on XRP. I can say that right. XRPL. And this price is a price on the AMM. This price is the price from our price feed, which is from Binance. And we show this because Binance is more liquid exchange. Typically, the more liquid exchange tends to be ahead of any DEX or any less liquid exchange. So here, I think because there's a 0.32 difference, I'm probably going to want to sell XRP for RLUSD instead of buying. So I'm going to do that right now. So I'm going to sell maybe 5 XRP, and I should get back 11 RLUSD here. Oops, this. And then I'll click swap. And so let me see if I can scan this to confirm the swap. Then slide to accept. So now it's sending the transaction to the chain, and let's hope it gets verified. And it looks like it did. So now the transaction is successful, and I can see the transaction on the ledger as well if I want to. So now that I've connected this transaction, this was a filled offer create transaction. So you see here, this type of transaction are the ones we're rewarding. So filled offer creates, you can get that by using AMM or by using order book as well. So now that I've done that trade, at the end of the hour, I'm going to see points on the leaderboard, and then at the end of the week, we're going to take all the points we reflected and divide this reward pool among them. Now, this week's reward pool is only 100. That's because we're going to increase the reward pool after people start participating. So the more people participate, the more we're going to increase the reward pool. Finally, after every week, you'll be able to claim your rewards through the checks. So you see, I've already claimed my Epoch 5 check, but I have not yet claimed my Epoch 6 check. So let me do this now to round out the demo. So checks are basically reserves an amount in a wallet that allows only one person to claim. So I'm gonna claim my reward by simply, just like before, scanning the Xeon QR code and then sending that connection to the XRPL chain to claim. Okay, there you go. So now I just got 0.8 XRP in my wallet for the activities of the week. So I hope that provides a decent demo. Basically, this is a dApp where you can register, trade or buy liquidity, and earn rewards based on activity. So it's just starting out, but we're hopeful that we can expand this program and provide the essential liquidity layer for the XRP. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you so much, Michael, and thank you for that awesome demo.